Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to the Divine Mother, and all sages and saints, and to each of you, divine soul, watching today's satsang. We are studying the Holy Scripture, Mysticism of Devi Mahatmaya, worship of God as Mother. Commentaries by my Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So today we will be covering the manifestation of Maha Lakshmi. In ancient times, a demon known as Mahishasura rose to a mighty power. He was given a boon from Brahma, the creator, that only a woman could kill him. So he cleverly thought that he had attained immortality because he did not think that there would be ever a woman who could kill him. Indra was the ruler of the gods. A fight that lasted for 100 celestial years ensued between the gods and the demons who were headed by Mahishasura. The valiant demons overpowered the gods and Mahishasura acquired the throne of Indra. Then the gods with Prajapati, Brahma, the creator, as their leader, went to see Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. They related the story of Mahishasura, their battle with the demons, and the miserable defeat they had suffered. They related how Mahishasura had taken over their jobs of the gods, the sun, the moon, the fire, the wind, Yama, the god of death, Varuna, water, and others, and he had expelled those gods from their offices, their respective areas. Being oppressed by Mahishasura, these gods wandered on earth like mortals. Having related their tales of sorrow, they surrendered themselves to the Lord. Lord Vishnu, the destroyer of the demon Madhu, and Lord Shiva assumed angry aspects. Their faces became red and their eyebrows were raised with anger. Then a great luminosity arose from the bodies of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. This luminous essence assumed a female body that became Maha Lakshmi. The majestic form of the goddess covered the earth and the sky. The face of the goddess was fashioned by the radiance of Lord Shiva. The luminosity of Yama, god of death, gave her black hair. The arms of the Devi were shaped by the effulgence of Lord Vishnu. Thus the luminosity of each god was blended to become the luminous figure of the Devi. The goddess possessed the essence of all the gods, and she was the very embodiment of the energy that operated through every god. The gods were intensely delighted when they saw the exquisite form of the goddess. The goddess did not have any weapons, so each of the gods gave their specialized weapon to her. Lord Shiva gave her his Trishul, the trident. Lord Vishnu gave his discus. Varuna gave the noose. Agni, the fire. And then the fire god gave the Shakti, the spear. Vayu, the wind god, gave her his bow and 2 quivers full of arrows. Indra gave her his thunderbolt. Yama Lord gave his rod of death, and Brahma gave a kamandalu. The sun gave her his myriad rays in every part of the body. The gods of the Himalayas gave her a lion to ride on. All the other gods and divine spirits gave her various ornaments, wreaths of gems and flowers, and many other weapons. Thus, having acquired all this, the Devi laughed and burst into a terrible roar. The sound was so loud that it echoed all over the world because it was immensely powerful. It was the combined strength of all the divine energies. The ocean flooded over their shores, the earth trembled, and the gods joined in shouts of great joy. They said, Jai Jai Devi, which means glory to you, O Devi. The gods and sages offered prayers to Maha Lakshmi. When Mahishasura and his army heard that tumultuous sound, they hurriedly rushed with uplifted weapons to the place from which the sound was coming. They saw the goddess was illumining the three worlds with her radiance. Innumerable demons rushed to fight with the Devi. Some of the few big ones, strong demons, were Chikshura, Chamara, Udgara, Karal, Uddhata, Vashkala, Tamra, Ugrasya, Ugravirya, Vidala, Andhaka, Durdhara, Durmukha, Trinetra, and Mahahanu. These were the mighty and the important demon warriors, and they were all very highly skilled, very powerful. So a terrible battle followed between the Devi and these demons. The demons discharged their innumerable weapons. Devi hurled various spears, made use of powerful weapons, and destroyed the army of Mahishasura just as a wildfire destroys the forest. So we will cover the destruction of Mahishasura tomorrow. These stories are not just stories, they have much deeper meaning behind them, which we will be covering in the coming few days. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.